Are you holding any guilt towards your child figure, or a project which is blocking the money due to you? This reading will help you liberate to be a guilt-free parent and channel all the resources meant for you and your child figure. It is common to feel guilty for not having enough money matter for effective parenting as per the standards set by you for ideal parenting. However, no amount of money matter can guarantee perfect or ideal parenting. The desire to give a lot of financial support or assistance and comfort through money may have originated when you were a child. If you did not receive enough money matter or material comfort and support from your parents, you could have decided to have much more than enough and give more than what your child or child figure could ever ask for. If you loved your parents and had a lot of reverence for them for being able to provide the financial backing, you may choose to do the same for your child or child figures. If money matter was not ever a great factor in your perception of your upbringing, you may not find a need to give importance to money in your parenting experience. It could be common to blame lack of money matter to compensate for your perceived sense of shortcoming as a parent or parent figure while parenting a project, pet, plant, or a child and child figure. However, if you really confront your true feeling, the lack is somewhere manifested to compensate for the inadequacy and guilt for not coming up to your expectations from self as a good parent. No amount of financial security could gain you the appreciation as a good parent figure. On the contrary, rising above the need to feel guilty of not being a great financial provider may open up you to be a channel of right material resources for those who are dependent on you for money matter as well as material comforts money matter can buy for them. Forgive yourself for not being an ideal parent figure. It is okay to have sufficient flow and reserve of money matter and yet not being able to effectively parent. No parent can be an ideal parent because the perception of the perfection of ideal parenting is often determined by your child or children or child figure. As you heal your guilt, you will realize that you did the best in your capacity and you have to leave the rest to suit the need for the experience of young ones under your care. Parenting begins and continues irrespective of biological parenting. One may parent a project, a sibling, an organization, or even a senior citizen. Parenting can be a profoundly fulfilling experience, but not necessarily for all. Some may feel a sense of incompletion, inadequacy, or incompetence and suffer from a regret or a guilt feeling related to the parenting efforts and the subsequent outcome. No parent can be a perfect parent because the level of perfection is determined through the filtered perception generated by the expectations of the children or the child figure. And yet, most parents strive to be a perfect mother and father, and in an attempt to be a perfect one, with an intent to be free from future guilt or regret, you may become very severe with your children or the child figure. As a result, you may eventually experience all that you are trying to avoid through your diligent and strict parenting patterns. Your style of parenting is decided by the innocent and impressionable child in you, who perceived incompetence, incompletion, and imperfection in your parent figures and choose to compensate for all that you perceived to be missing in the way you are parented and enhancing all that was valued and respected in the parents or parent figures. Get in touch with the childlike innocence in you and forgive your parents and parent figures for their seeming incompetent or inappropriate behavior so that eventually you will be able to forgive the parent personality in you. Most parent or parent figures, including you, wish to contribute their best in whichever way possible. After all, it is not always easy to be a perfect or ideal parent figure to the child. The incompletion in the experience felt when you witnessed parenting from your own parents or parent figures perhaps made you determined to be an ideal or perfect parent. Maybe there is a need to compete, supersede, do better than your parents or parent figures or show off to self, siblings or parents that you are flawless or ideal as a parent. However, the level of perfection or idealism may not be achieved as per your wish because a lot depends upon the child's receptivity and the need of the hour. What you wish to impart based on your past incompletion and decisions may not be appreciated by your child or child figure you are parenting, and the frustration may increase. This is where the guilt of incompletion as a parent originates. Forgive yourself for everything. Begin by forgiving yourself for judging your parents or parent figures. Many a time, only after parenting others, we realize the pangs of parenting. Let the innocence of the child take over and understand the need of the child figure from the parent figure. Do what the child in you guides you to do. Be in gratitude towards parents because eventually the way you are treated as a parent may depend a lot on the way you treated your parents or parent figures. At times, you may land up parenting your parents or parent figures due to circumstances or need to compensate for the incompletion perceived by the child in you. Whatever may be the case, you owe a fair forgiveness to yourself. The following affirmation will help you with the energy alignment. For the best results, recite the affirmation at least 21 times today. You can find these affirmations in the description below. I forgive myself for my inappropriate conduct towards my child figure. I forgive myself for my inappropriate conduct towards my child figure. I forgive myself for my inappropriate conduct towards my child figure. Thank you for listening to the Radical Reading. Please subscribe to the Roots and Bright channel to receive the notification about tomorrow's reading and the upcoming guided meditations. You can also join the free Telegram channel in the description below to stay updated. Thank you.